Hello everyone and welcome back to Caribbean Maths Academy. I am your favorite maths teacher, Miss Dawkins, and today we are diving into a brand new unit on algebraic fractions. Many students tend to become nervous when they see fractions with letters in them, but don't you worry. If you can simplify ordinary fractions, you can also simplify algebraic fractions. So let's begin. You might be asking yourself, what is algebraic fractions? It's basically a fraction that contains one or more algebraic expressions. For example, x over 5, 3x over 9. You might have 6x squared over 12x, or x plus 2 over x plus 5. These are algebraic expressions, just like ordinary fractions, and they can also be simplified. So let's take it back to the basic to give you an understanding, just review back on fractions. So think of an ordinary fraction, a basic fraction where you have 12 over 18. To simplify this fraction, you need to find your common factor. It can be the highest common factor. And in this case, what can go into 12 and also go into 18? And that would be 6. So you simply divide the numerator and the denominator by 6. So it's 12 divided by 6 and 18 divided by 6. 2 over 3. And that's your answer. Pretty simple. Right. So let's try an algebraic expression. So we are to simplify 6x over 9. What is the common factor here? What can go into 6 and also go into 9? We would say 3. So our common factor is 3. Our second step is to divide both numerator and the denominator by 3. So it's 6x divided by 3 and 9 divided by 3. 3 into 6, 2 times your x remain, over 3 into 9 goes 3 times. And that's your answer. Straightforward enough? I think so too. So let's try a second example. We are going to simplify 8x squared over 4x. And looking at this equation, you ask yourself, what's the common factor? What can go into both numerator and denominator? And we would get 4x. So 4x is our common factor. So let's divide both of them. So it's 8x squared divided by 4x and 4x divided by 4x. 4 into 8 goes 2 times. X into x, leave you with x. And 4x into 4x is 1. So your answer is going to be 2x. And that's that. Are you getting the hang of it now? Good. Let's move on to our third example. If you still haven't gotten it, you'll get it on this one. 15x squared y divided by 5x and y. What's our common factor here? What can go into 15 and go into 5, and we also use our xy, and that would be 5xy. So our common factor is 5xy. So we go ahead and we divide out. Denominator is going to be divided by 5xy. So 15 x square y over 5xy. Divide 5xy equal. So 5 into 15 goes 3 times. X into x square leave you with x, and y into y cancelled out. 5 into 5 one time. X into 5xy into 5xy is still 1, so it's remainder 1, so your answer would really be 3x. For persons who don't remember, when you are dividing, if you have x to the cube divided by x, there is an invisible 1 right here. So what you're simply doing is minusing. You're subtracting x with your 3 minus 1, and your answer would become x squared. So if you have x squared here and you're dividing by x, it is telling you x squared minus 1 equal x, and that would be your answer. Alright, so we will go into our fourth example, and we are simplifying 12a squared b over 18ab. And looking at it, our common factor here would be 6ab. This is our common factor. So we go ahead and we do our cancellation. So it's 12a squared b divided by 6ab, 18ab divided by 6ab. 12 divided by 6 gives you 2, and we said a squared divided by a is going to leave you with a, and b cancel out each other. 18 divided by 6 is 3, a into a that cancel out, and b cancel out b. So your answer would be 2a over 3. Sometimes students make mistakes when they are working algebraic fractions, and these common mistakes are usually they add terms, they're canceling terms that are being added. For example, you have x plus 2 over x. You cannot cancel out these two because all of this is one term. All of this is a term that is being added. So you cannot cancel out the x. Only cancel common factors. Also, remember to factorize first if it's necessary. So keep that in mind as well. Now we are going to try one together. So I want you to pause the video, and I want you to simplify 10x squared divided by 15x. Pause the video, and then when you're finished, replay it and see if we both get the same answer. So 5x would be our common factor. So you'll have 10 x squared divided by 5x and 15x divided by 5x. 5 into 10 goes 2 times, and x squared divided by x is going to leave us with 1x over 5 into 15 goes 3 times, and our x cancel out each other. So your answer is supposed to be 2x over 3. If you got this, excellent. If not, just replay the video all over and take your time to understand the working out of the questions. And if that still doesn't help, you can always drop a comment below. I will reply to it, and that's a promise. Now I'm going to leave you with some practice questions. So for one, we are going to do 9x over 12. For number 2, you're going to do 16x, 16x over 8x. Number 3, 20 AB over 2. Sorry, that should be 5. 5AB. And for number 4, it's gonna be 24 m square n over 6 mn. Number 5, 18 x square y all over 9xy. So these are your practice questions, and these are your answers. 3x. So for number 1, 3x over 4. Number 2, we'd have 2x. Number 3, 4b. Number 5, 3, 4. Number 4, sorry. So for number 4, it would be 4m, and number 5 would be 2x. So today we have learned what is algebraic expression, how to simplify these expressions, and how to simplify variables using the law of indices. If today's lesson had helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with another CSEC student. You can also join our free WhatsApp community for daily maths questions, revision tips, and exam preparation. Remember, success in maths isn't about being naturally gifted. It's about practicing consistency. So with that said, I will see you guys in our next lesson. Bye.